Hey guys, welcome to Cadence Radio. It's Uma. Today is January 29th. Happy Friday. It's Friday the 29th. So, just giving you guys a little bit of update, a little bit of my speech here. Yeah, like I said, we're living in some revealing times. It is the apocalypse. Apocalypse is not about doom and gloom. Apocalypse is actually about revelations. Things get revealed to you, but you got to be awake to see them. And I think we are seeing huge events happening. Wall Street, of course, with the whole hedge fund thing, and GameStop. A little bit confusing about that, but I'm trying to do a little bit of research of what these guys are doing. But all I know it's sticking it to the man. That's what they're doing. All these Anons, they call them, off Reddit. They bought this stock which was supposed to be floundering so it can be bought back by these hedge funds. So they basically bought the stock, rised it up. The hedge fund elites, they're worth billions and billions of dollars. They're losing money. And it's actually making a big effect on Wall Street. I think that this week it went up about 200% or something like that. Was up at 286. And yeah, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, I don't want you guys to see the toilet and all that good stuff. I'm in my basement. I got a heater finally. It's cold out here, So I got a heater. I'm feeling good. But on to the hedge funds. All these great people are sticking it to them. What we're seeing right now, like I said, it's a revelation. How the elections went, and now how Wall Street is going. It looked like this whole game is rigged, rigged for just the top cats who can just play with your money, put other people in business. Just as long as they don't go out of business, it's okay. Take the little guy out, and people are sick of it. People are waking up, and hopefully we are next in Canada, because I guess Justin Trudeau came out here and he gave us an update. He's restricting travel to all the sunny states like Mexico, the Caribbean and stuff. If you have to go there, if you're coming back, you have to quarantine now and stuff, and you have to pay $2,000 out of your own pocket to quarantine. This is just tyrannical here in Canada, and hopefully people are waking up to what these people are doing. Like I said, it was back in March. They said it's 2 weeks to stop the spread. God damn, we're going on for a year now, locking down people and stuff. People need to wake the hell up, man. This is a joke right now. So this guy, our prime minister, can go out to vacation 2 weeks ago. All his other big wig politicians, they're going to Hawaii, Jamaica, and all that stuff. And now he comes out and then punishes the people for doing it. This is just ridiculous, and it needs to freaking stop. This lockdowns, they need to stop. They are bankrupting a whole lot of people. I'm proud of some people who, across Alberta, these restaurants, they're like, we're done with this, and they're opening up. So there's lots of restaurants across Alberta who just open up saying that, who cares? I'll take the fine rather than go out of business. And kudos to them. I'm going to find out who they are. And honestly, I got a couple of days off. I'm just going to drive around, definitely get a road trip, go and support these people because they deserve it. I think that everybody needs to open up because they're not telling us anything. They're not researching anything for us and not saying anything about this COVID thing. All they give us is a bunch of numbers and cases, and that's it. Our vaccines, there was supposed to be vaccines a couple months ago, supposed to be abundant number of vaccines. Now we're not going to get some till the summer or till the fall now. And who cares? I'm never going to take that shit anyways. That's poison. I'll tell you that right now. It's just poison to you. I was reading an article, this Ottawa nurse, he took 2 doses of the COVID vaccine, and then a couple weeks later he tested positive for COVID. So either the vaccines are bunk or this testing thing is bunk. I think both of them are. That's my personal opinion. And when people saw and how this is going, and it goes back to what I'm talking about, the Wall Street and the hedge funds and stuff, it's what it is. It's rigged. Basically what it is. There was a big transfer of wealth which is happening this whole year. All these small businesses locked down and closed off, while all these other big businesses like Amazon, Walmart, all these corporations are making hands over fist over money. They're making money. They're instant billionaires now in the last year or so, while these other guys suffer. So you tell me, is it really about the virus, or is it about crashing the economy? You know, Mr. Trudeau always talks about this great reset, but there's two great resets which we need to really look at. The reset of these tyrannical criminals, or the reset of what the people are going to do. And I'm glad we're fighting back through this Wall Street thing. Hey, I didn't do no GameStop, but honestly, I went in and I'm buying some crypto right now. I'm not no advisor, nothing like that. Don't take it for what it is, but I'm putting in some money in there because we need to bankrupt them. You know, they need to lose money. They need to see that this great reset is not about them trying to take control of other people's lives. It's about an even game, and the even game is going to suffice here, because I see the people fighting back, and we need to fight back here. Canada needs to do it too, because this great reset is not about freedom or nothing like that. It's about straight up slavery. I read another article. This lady, she tested negative. She went out of town. She was flying out of town for work-related things, so she was out of country. She came back, and they actually arrested her. Her name's Nikki. Arrested her and put her in some quarantine. She couldn't get no phone calls. Her husband tried to call. They wouldn't tell her where she was going and stuff. Rebel News guy, I'm going to prop them up, Rebel News. That is where you get the real truth and the real news, not this global bullshit, not the CTV bullshit, and not whatever our news people are, because those guys are idiots, straight up. But Rebel News, they tracked this lady down. She's in some hotel, and she's basically in shock, and she told them that, hey, I think I just got legally arrested for what? She doesn't know. I think it was something to do with the quarantine rules or whatever like that. But she's lowering up. Good on her. And hopefully we get to see some class action lawsuits coming up to the federal government. Because honestly, they're trying to strip our charter rights away. They have no reason to do it. And that's the truth. To save people, to do all that stuff, it's a joke. Straight up joke. And this Wall Street thing is us fighting back, and I think we're going to see even more things happening. And all I gotta say is Donald Trump just gave us a little bit of information. He came up before he even came up. If you guys hear his speech when he was going to be elected president or was running, he's like, this whole system is rigged. He said, this whole system is rigged, and you're going to find out how rigged it is. And now it's people opening up their eyes. Joe Biden, I'll tell you this right now, he ain't no president. The guy's the biggest criminal of all time. Like I said in my previous podcast, this guy is a wanted criminal. If he goes into Ukraine, he can get arrested because there's a felony charge on him of robbery and extortion of a prosecutor, a federal prosecutor over there. So this guy's illegitimate. He's not president. All these executive orders he's signing, he has signed 40 executive orders in a week without no congressional insight, nothing like that, just a stroke of a pen. He's just reversing policies which are affecting the country in a big way. One of the biggest ones he did, I don't know why he reversed a policy of people who can't afford insulin. Donald Trump signed an order saying that he put the price down on insulin and some pharmaceutical drugs and stuff. He reversed that, so people are paying out of yin yang for that money. That's number one. Number two, he reversed an order Donald Trump did to help with opioid addiction. He reversed that. Of course, the stroke of a pen, which is affecting us in Alberta, he stopped the Keystone Pipeline. If you guys know about the Keystone Pipeline, I know oil and all that is a big thing with environmentalists and stuff like that, but I know that these companies have researched, they have gone to the depths, spent tons of money making everything safe, especially with a pipeline. Pipeline's nothing, it goes in and out. You maintain the pipeline, but he canceled a whole bunch of jobs up here, and we're feeling it for sure. But like I said, I'm being optimistic. I think this is for a reason. This is, I think, to wake a lot of people up, and which is happening every day. And if we didn't wake up about that announcement our prime minister just did, saying that we can't travel, we can't do anything, that bandit, and then they're going to charge us to quarantine and do all that, that's just freaking nonsense. For a fact that this guy fucked up with the vaccines, these guys fucked up with the lockdowns and all that, and they have no answer to it. They're just trying to make it worse. They're going to try to get away with what they can. Now, when you test for COVID, they have to put a tester up your ass and stuff, doing an anal testing and stuff. Are you kidding me? Are you guys waking up to this? All of a sudden now you have to put on 2 masks instead of 1 because it's effective. People just need to wake the hell up, man. This is not a joke anymore. This is straight up tyranny, and these people are trying to call the shots. But there'll be enough sleeping people saying what they want to say. So, oh no, it's the best for our health and stuff. This is not about health anymore. This is about crashing the economy. Straight up, this is an agenda. All those businesses which are gonna go belly up because they can't open, they can't pay their bills and stuff, and they have to claim bankruptcy. Government's gonna swoop in and buy up all that property and put in whoever they want to put in. Like I said, it's a foreign takeover. We were taken over. And if you guys weren't paying attention, what Justin Trudeau did was he just accepted, I think, about 40 billion or something like that from China. So what's that 40 billion going to go to? What did he sell to them to get that 40 billion? It didn't say anything in the article about why he accepted the 40 billion from them. So people just need to wake up. We need to get rid of this guy and get him out of there. He's straight up bankrupting us. He told us everything about, the vaccines are coming. No, that money went into his foundation and went into his cronies he has overseas. Didn't go to the Canadians. Didn't go to us citizens. We paid for it, but it didn't go to us. And you see it right now. How much money were the vaccines? You tell them, they won't even let you know how much they spend on vaccines. We're capable of making our own vaccines here. So why you ship them up to everywhere else? So you need to wake up. Everybody needs to wake up right now. This is not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. People are suffering out of they're suffering. For what? For an invisible virus, where I know the virus is still here, whatever it is, but a virus which is 99% recovery if you're a healthy human being. If you have no preconditions, you can recover from it. Even the vaccine maker Moderna saying that, well, I don't know if the vaccine's going to work, but you're better off catching and recovering for the virus. You're better off doing that than taking the vaccine. So what's that telling us? What's that telling us? Is this a joke? Is this a year we've been wasted our time? Sitting here doing what? Worried about what? Putting face masks on? I dare not ever wear a face mask. I don't give a hell. I just waiting for someone to just tell me we'll put on a face mask. I'll tell them where to go. I don't care who you are. I'll eat my fine. And I'll wipe it in my ass and then I'll fucking flush it down the toilet. That's what I'll do with the fine. But I'm happy about what's happening on Wall Street. If it keeps on going with it, more of these squeeze. It's called the squeeze. More squeeze tactics and stuff. We can bankrupt them because we need to reset to get a new great reset for the people, not for these freaking tyrants. Because everybody who's a politician, they're criminals. All of them are. All of them are. They don't work for the people. They never have worked for the people. They work for their interests. And that's the number one thing. You know? All the top notch. All those prime ministers. You can tell they do. They don't work for us. Never did. And you can see it now. If you don't see it, then what else can you say? I can shut it on the rooftops as many times as I want to. I can shut out on the rooftops. But you know these guys do not work for us. They never have. They're just slowly taking our freedoms away. Slowly taking them away. On the thing about, on some health tip. This been going on for a year. You know how many people I know who had COVID? 3 people. 3 people I know who have COVID. And you know all those 3 people said to me? I had a scratchy throat and a headache. I was fine in the next 2 or 3 days. Some people are unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, but people die every day. I'm sorry to be an asshole. But this virus is not what they say it is. And this is ridiculous, locking people down. How can a place be essential, a Walmart be essential, but my restaurant isn't? Who makes those rules? It is straight up pathetic. Pathetic. But we're going to see some change if people are willing to stand up for it. This is a fight again. You know, everything goes in circles. Now it's time for you to fight for your rights again. You know, don't lay down anymore. You know, you see what's happening in Poland. You see what's happening everywhere. In Austria, there was probably over 1 million people marching in Austria because of these lockdowns. Italy, I commend them. I give them thumbs up. You know, 50,000 business guys came up together. They're like, we're done. They all opened up. All of them opened up. And the police, they were done. And within 24 hours, they're like, we can't do this anymore. We're leaving. And this is what needs to happen here. It needs to happen everywhere. We're done. We're fed up. That's what we need to do. We need to be done with this. This is not creating any safety, anything at all. It's not. Now these people are going to ease our restrictions. Alberta, Jason Kenney came up. So now he's going to ease our restrictions starting on the 8th of February. Now we can go to the gym. Now we can go eat food in the restaurants because they're going to be opened up. They give us a little bit of breadcrumbs. Watch what happens in about another 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, what they're going to say. Oh, time to lock down again, and another variant is here. We need to lock down. We need to go back to this. They're toying with people. That's what they do. And people just have to say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'll take my chances. I need to live. I can't sit over here. I can't sit into my house every time. I need to live. I need to see people. You know? I need to see people. I need to work. I'm fortunate that I'm working too. Working from home. I'm fortunate, but it's not for everybody's not in the same boat as I am. And that's who I'm speaking for actually. Lots of lives have been destroyed because of this. A lot of lives have been destroyed. And they're on the onus of COVID. No. What destroyed us is these lockdowns and these stupid rules these governments are giving us. Freaking ridiculous. You know? But we just need to be that force. Just like what happened on Wall Street, this hedge fund. It's amazing what they're doing. They're bankrupting hedge funds here and there. These guys are bailing them out, bailing these hedge fund people out with billions of dollars and they're losing billions. It's amazing. Maybe that's the domino which falls. That's the first domino which falls, and then we're going to see more stuff coming. And I'm very, very, very optimistic we're going to see more stuff coming, because lots of people are on their last nerve, on the last nerve. And when people pop, you're going to see it. Everyone saying get ready for the Great Awakening. Get ready for the Great Awakening. It's coming. It's going to be here. And hopefully it's not too late. But hey, that's my rant of the day. You got to stay up. Stay up on this one. And yeah, if you guys want, go buy some Bitcoin or go buy whatever stocks it is, man. It's going to be a free for all. You're going to see what happens. So, it's Uma, Cadence Radio signing out. Peace.